They weren't just there to smile for the camera. They came to win. In this video, we're diving into the most outrageous hands, gutsy all-ins, and cold-blooded reads pulled off by celebrities who went toe-to-toe with poker legends and held their own. Our first hand kicks off with some serious firepower. Antonio Esfandiari, the magician, isn't just any poker pro. He's a former one-drop champion with over $27 million in earnings and a reputation for pulling off the impossible. So, when he opens the action with pocket kings, it feels routine. Natalie Hoff, another respected pro and longtime PokerStars ambassador, flattens with ace-king suited. No surprise there. Well, then walks in Don Cheadle. You might know him as War Machine in the MCU, but at this table, he's holding pocket twos and acting like it's just another Hollywood home game. Flop lands, 6, 2, 10. Just like that, Cheadle hits a set. Antonio starts talking, Natalie gets out of the way, and Don, he just plays statue, calm as ever. Antonio fires $400K, Cheadle just calls. The pot balloons to $1.48 million. Clock's ticking, Antonio's still talking, and then Cheadle shoves it all in and looks like War Machine's not just his Marvel name, it's his table persona too.
Just flop a set, oh, it's so sick.
Is that what I need to beat you? With your ace high?
What's sick is how he's good enough to get away from this.
So sick. It's like this freaking knitball just flops a set on me.
3, 2, 1. That's a dead hand.
Oh, please show bluff.
That's the only way Antonio would believe he was bluffing.
Oh.
Sick.
Boom.
Shows he folded kings.
Pretty unlucky for Antonio.
Antonio played it like a pro, but Don played it like a killer in the third act. And if you thought that was disrespectful, Kevin Hart's about to shove King 2 offsuite, get called by a pro, and then clown him straight out the door. Next up, Kevin Hart. He shoves all in with King Deuce like he's filming a sequel to Ride Along, Poker Edition. Kemp, a high-stakes crusher with $20 million in earnings, makes the call with Ace Queen. The pot, $310,500. The tension, real. Usain Bolt's on the rail, watching like it's a world record attempt. The flop comes, 7, 4, deuce. Kevin spikes bottom pair and instantly starts narrating his own highlight reel. Hold on, he says, as the turn brings a 5. Kemp's still behind, and Kevin's already halfway through his acceptance speech.
Yeah! I suck it to him! Yes! He's so stupid!
Deuces never loses. I was gonna spend another $100 grand and I don't have to.
And the Academy Award goes to...
Thank you!
The river seals it, and Kevin erupts, clowning Kemp like he just beat him at the Oscars. Now that's gotta sting a little bit, but if you thought that was brutal, wait till you see what happens when George Costanza goes up against a real poker shark and flips the script with a baby set. You know him as George Costanza, chronically unlucky, overthinking everything. But here, Jason Alexander sits down with pocket threes and a whole different vibe. Facing him is Phil Gordon, WSOP vet, respectful commentator, and a guy who's seen thousands of hands play out. Jason limps in like it's casual. Phil raises it up with Queen 7 suited. Then comes the flop, 3, 8, 9. Phil drops a flush draw. Jason flops a set. Now it's sitcom star versus seasoned pro, with $1.1 million on the line. Phil fires. Jason calls. Silence at the table. Then, after a long pause, Jason shoves all in. No punchlines, no hesitations, just straight heat from the guy we all thought would be the comic relief.
I'm going up to heaven on that big riverboat.
A riverboat would actually be good for him.
It's a jack. More outs for Phil now.
There's really things you can avoid, Tristan. It's easier to avoid than to help.
Summer of George.
Yes! Tristan! Handsome!
That's not a spade or a
Handsome
10.
man!
Phil's flush draw never gets there, and Jason Alexander walks off with the pot. But the next player, he's a legend of 2 major trilogies, and he's about to play pocket aces like it's Middle Earth on the line. Sean freaking Astin has played a Hobbit, a Goonie, and even a football underdog, but here he's holding pocket aces. Across the table, Vanessa Selbst, one of the fiercest minds in poker, and Andre, a battle-tested grinder with a rep for big swings. Vanessa opens, Andre re-raises. Sean, just flats, no drama, no posturing, just quiet, steady patience, like he's waiting for Frodo to hand him the ring. The flop lands, 9-5-5, Brick City for everybody else. But Sean's bullets, still locked and loaded. The pot has already ballooned to 1.95 million. Andre takes the lead, betting big. Sean tanks, then drops the hammer. All in. Andre's face says it all. He hates it, but he calls. Now the fate of the hand and the chip lead comes down to one run out.
There's a king. Looking good for Sean.
So there's 2 cards of that whole deck that can send me back to Los Angeles like an idiot.
One of them might be coming.
Sends Sean to the rail.
Like an idiot.
The river's a 9. He doubles up through Andre.
Nice one. I'm a nervous breakdown right now.
Sean holds. His stack triples, and the Hobbit's the new chip leader. Hollywood just sent another pro pack in, and he barely even blinked. But the next hand isn't about movie stars. It's about 2 elite athletes, Jimmy Butler and Neymar, and what happens when one full house meets a cooler from hell. 2 superstars, one brutal AF cooler. On one side, Jimmy Butler, NBA All-Star, relentless competitor, and low-key poker savage. On the other, Neymar Jr., global football icon, known for flair, flash, and some sneaky card chops of his own. The pot, already at $174,000. The flop drops, 5-4-4. Neymar thinks he's golden. He's paired as 4 twice. Trips, easy game, baby. But Jimmy's holding pocket 5s, full house, and he's sitting here calm as ever like it's a shoot-around. Neymar opens with a strong bet. Jimmy bumps it. Neymar comes back again, leaning in. Jimmy responds with a casual raise to 30K. Not loud, not showy, just pressure. Turn hits, 9 of diamonds. Changes nothing. Jimmy reaches for chips again and says the 2 words Neymar really didn't want to hear. All in.
King 4. He says one time. Okay. He wants to bury his boy.
I love you, my boy.
5s full. Oh no, Neymar.
You hit a 4. Just a 4. All right. Just a 4. You hit a 4. 84. This casino better call a fucking fire. 84. Move. Oh.
1,000. 5s full versus Neymar's King 4.
Neymar's one of the flashiest athletes alive. World Cup champ, poker ambassador, international icon. But Jimmy Butler just bodied him with a full house and a straight face. Next up, another NBA legend, Paul Pierce, pocket queens, and a top set that leaves 2 pros completely stunned. Paul Pierce didn't earn the nickname The Truth by accident, and today he's here to deliver some. He limps in with pocket queens, cool, calm, barely reacting. Across from him, Mustafa Kanit, Italy's high-stakes wizard with over $11 million in live cashes. He wakes up with pocket kings and instantly 3-bets. Andrea Benili, another sharp tournament pro, joins the ride with pocket 9s. Now it's 3-way chaos. Pierce doesn't flinch, just rips it all in. Kanit calls. Benili folds the 9s like he's seen the future. The pot, $23,700 on the table and a serious clash brewing. The flop drops. Queen of spades, 10 of spades, 5 of hearts. Pierce smashes top set. Kanit has kings, and now a nightmare. The turn comes, 4 of hearts. Kanit's got spade outs. But Pierce, he's sitting on a monster, and I think he knows it.
No good.
No good?
No good.
I'm good if you triple, bro. I'm good if you triple. I don't give a
That's it. That's it. No king. No king. No king.
King, baby!
Since I was like,
Just give him the pot. It's fine. It's fine.
Watch that scene. Dig in the dancing queen.
Kenny's a world-class pro, but against Pierce's queens, he never stood a chance. Another legend hits the rail, and now it's Ronaldo's turn. Only this time he's not scoring goals, he's pulling off a bluff so slick even the pro didn't know it hit him. Ronaldo, World Cup legend. And now, a man holding King 5 suited like he's got the key to the universe. Across the table is Tim Riley, a sharp, focused American pro with back-to-back deep runs in the PCA. Riley raises it up with ace jack of hearts. Ronaldo calls. The flop comes. 10 of clubs, 7 of diamonds, 4 of spades, total brick. Both players miss. Ronaldo checks. Riley checks behind. Then comes the turn. King of hearts, top pair for Ronaldo. Riley picks up a gut shot draw and decides now's the time to fire. $60,000 into the pot. Ronaldo pauses, stares him down, then pushes all in. It's not just a raise, it's a message. 4 players in the hand, nearly $500,000 in the pot, and a football legend just turned it into a bluff that might actually work.
Tim's gonna have to let this one go.
Yeah, he folds.
Got a set?
Bueno mano.
Good question. I know it. I saw it in your face. What are you asking me for? If you know.
He didn't know.
Tim Riley folds, and just like that, Ronaldo drags a $459K pot without ever showing a strong hand. He didn't outkick his coverage, he outplayed a pro. Up next, Ted Cruz is about to stare down Doyle Brunson and come out on top. This hand feels more like a Texas showdown than a poker hand. Senator Ted Cruz limps in with ace-8 suited. Nothing fancy, just a quiet entry. But sitting beside him, the godfather himself, Doyle Brunson, armed with pocket jacks and a lifetime of experience. MrBeast is in the hand too, but wisely folds after Brunson bumps it up. Cruz? He calls. And boom, ace in the window, top pair for the Senator. Brunson, stuck with an overpair, has no clue he's behind. Cruz leads right out with a clean 10K. No hesitation, just pressure. Brunson calls. The turn, 7 of clubs. Doesn't change a thing. Cruz goes again, 20K this time. Still getting 0 reads. And then the river, a blank. Cruz fires a third bullet, 20K. Steady, calm, like he's debating a bill, not bluffing a legend. Brunson leans in, the whole table goes still. It's a $146,000 pot in the middle, and the Senator's either making a statement or getting snapped off.
I think you got me, Ted.
16,000 pre-flop, 10 on the flop, 20 on the turn.
That is ace king or ace queen?
And now 20 on the river. And a huge chunk of Brunson stack is heading to the Senator, who now is the chip leader.
Such flair with how you guys throw the poker chips. I've just been pushing them in. I've been doing this wrong.
Brunson makes the call, and Cruz shows him the ace. It's not just a win, it's a full-blown political statement in and of itself. But just as the table resets, the energy flips, because now MrBeast is back, and he's about to pull off the weirdest win of the night without even realizing it. Phil Hellmuth, 15-time WSOP champ, known for meltdowns and miracle laydowns, is already all in. He's holding Queen Jack of clubs, locked in, ready to double. Facing him is MrBeast, YouTube's biggest name, armed with ace-10 offsuite and 0 hesitations. Flop comes, 10 of spades, jack of hearts, 5 of hearts. Hellmuth flops top 2. MrBeast pairs his 10, but he's behind. Then the turn drops, 4 of hearts. Nobody checks it right away, but MrBeast has the 10 of hearts. That's 4 hearts on the board, and Hellmuth, no heart in hand. Flush complete. And the wildest part? MrBeast doesn't even realize that he just pulled ahead. The table's laughing, Phil's locked in, and what happens next? Pure tilt fuel.
10 seconds, we start thinking of everything we can do.
Oh, wow. Running hearts.
Yeah.
And MrBeast has got the 10 of hearts in his hands.
Oh shit, I wasn't even looking.
There's no way! Just that's another $50,000 pot. All right, give me 50. Somebody give me 50, please.
No, I didn't mean that.
Beast, give me 50. Give me 50.
You definitely meant that.
Yeah, no, you could have just took the money and I never would have noticed.
Oh, the table. Up to you.
Oh my god. I literally was like, oh, he has 2 queens and 2 jacks. I'm dead.
Hellmuth busts. MrBeast wins the round and barely notices. He didn't just take the pot, he broke Phil's spirit, flipped the mood of the table, and delivered the weirdest win of the night by accident. But if you thought that was wild, wait till you see Daniel Negreanu call his opponent's exact 2 cards before the flop even hits. It's one of the greatest poker reads of all time, and it's right here in this video. $1 Million Instincts and Psychic Poker Powers. Click now and watch poker's most mind-blowing moments unfold.